Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Well, this is exciting. We've been waiting a long time since we saw the first videos and pictures of this roof tent. So this is the brand new Thule Widesky, and whew, it's a big one. So in this video, what we're going to show you is complete unboxing of the Widesky and then fitting onto the top of a car. And then we'll make a second video all about the Widesky. But for now, what we're going to do is get right into this. And as you can see, it's a big box. It has a built-in pallet. So when you get delivery of this, you're not going to get it on a big wooden pallet. It's got these cardboard sections making it a built-in pallet at the same time. But just bear in mind, if you are having it delivered to your house, it is big and you're going to want a couple of people to maneuver it, because if it gets put on your pavement outside your house, you're going to need to get it in somehow. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll get this down on the floor, get it open and see what's inside. Okay, so once you open up the box, obviously inside you're going to see your fantastic new Widesky rooftop tent. In the top of the box, you've also got all of your instructions. I would also suggest that you remove all of the packaging that is around the Widesky so that you have clear access around the tent. Now, just looking at the instruction manuals, you've got a little card. This one you need to scan the QR code and that will activate your extended warranty. So that's a must, you must do that. Then you have an instruction manual. You must read the instruction manual before you start, so you know exactly what you're going to do. You've then got safety and maintenance. You've got a safety manual about the LED lights that are inside it, and then you've got general rooftop tent guidelines. So all really important stuff, and I would definitely take some time to make sure you read all of that information before you get really excited and get it out of the box and put it on your car. All right, because it's really, really important stuff. Okay, so because we've removed all of that packaging, what we're going to do in this instance is we are going to open the tent up here within the box rather than putting it onto the concrete, just so it's protecting the whole of the underside of the rooftop tent. Stored inside here, you will then find a bag. Inside the bag, you've got the ladder and you've got the clamps that's going to hold it onto your roof bars. Okay, so you've got 4 clips, which I'm going to show you, but there's 4 clips, 2 at this end and 2 at this end, which you need to release, and you have to release all of those clips before you can open the tent. Okay, so then if you just come round to the side, and if you open up the side door, you're going to get your first view, which is pretty special. But what we need is we need the bag that's inside. It's got the ladder because it's got the clamps on top of the roof. So one of the differences with this rooftop tent to something like the Approach is the ladder is separate. It's not going to be attached to the actual box itself, so this will be stored in your car when you're traveling. Also, another great thing about this tent is, or this new system, is this actually slides into the bottom runner down here, which I think is really cool. I really like that. So anyway, inside here you've got your ladder and you've got your clamps, so we're just going to get all of those out and then we'll get this up onto the roof of the car and then we can clamp it all on. Okay, so you've got 2 zips on the side of the bag, one down this side and one down this side. Piece of Velcro, and then you can pull the bag back. This is going to be great because this actually hangs behind the ladder on the car, and it's a place to put shoes, put gear, put all sorts of things. So that is a really great new feature. Then you've got your ladder, which you may be familiar with from previous ladders on rooftop tents. That looks pretty much the same as normal. And then this is the bag that you want, because in this bag you've got your feet. No, not feet, clamps. So these are the clamps that will go round your roof bar. So that goes either underneath the roof bar, that clamp goes underneath the roof bar, but it's very important to read the instructions, because depending on the type of roof bar that you've actually got, depends on which way up this clamp goes. Now if you've got a bar that's like an aero bar, so a curved bar, then the clamp will be in this position. If you have a square bar, then this part will actually be like this, and you can see here that it's actually shaped, and then the bar would sit in the middle. So we're going to be like this because our bars are curved. You've also got a tool that they give you for tightening up all of the bolts, and then inside this bag these go onto here, okay, and this is what will lock in to the bottom of the runners underneath the rooftop tent. Some of them are essentially blank, and then there are a couple of them that have keys so that you can actually lock the tent onto the roof bars. Okay, so this is like the only bit that you have to put together yourself, and it's very straightforward and simple. This is a special tool, and it's for measuring the distance of your roof bars. Okay, so again, this is very important. So we're just going to put these together, and then we'll look at putting this onto the car. Okay, so I suggest you get everything laid out once you've had a really good look at the instructions, so you know exactly what you're going to do. And then what you're going to build is one of these like this, or as I said before, if you have a square bar or a narrow bar, this piece will actually be up that way. Okay, but we have curved bars, so they're going to be like this. So you take your bolts and you put one of your split washers on, and then it goes, put one of your split washers on, and then it goes through there, and then you screw it into this part and screw it all the way through so it comes out the other side. And then once it's come out the other side, you take this little ring and you're going to slide that onto the end of the bolt. So just with maybe like a pair of pliers, just line that up, and with a pair of pliers you can push it on there like that. So what that means is when you undo these at any point, this bolt is not going to fall out, basically meaning that it always stays together like that. So you do that, and then you just repeat that for all of them. Okay, so the important one here is that one of them has both locks on it. Okay, so they're all together now, as you can see, but one of the four you put both locks on. Okay, so obviously now it's up on the roof. In terms of, is it heavy? It's not really heavy. I think it's just that sort of thing where it's kind of big and it's a little bit awkward. But it's probably the motion of taking it from this sort of level up to slide it on. Okay, once you obviously get it onto the roof bar, then you've put some of the weight onto the roof and then you're just pushing it on. So you 100% need 2 people, and you just need to be a little bit strong when you're doing it. But once you get it on, the next part is just making sure that we get it into exactly the right position before we then put the clamps. But again, make sure that you have read all the instructions so that you know exactly where you're mounting it onto the roof bars and onto the roof as well. So you just slot them in and then just turn them out, and then just make sure that it's exactly in the middle. So when it starts to tighten up around your bar, and then I tend to do it with my fingers to finger tight, and then using the Thule ratchet you can do the final tightening. So that's one click. Just get this one to the same point. And that's 2 clicks. And then you want to have 3 clicks for tight. 2, 3, 2, 3. And then you just repeat that process for all, well, the 3 remaining, but all 4 clamps. Okay, so it's on, it's in position, it's correctly lined up with the roof bars. So now the most exciting part, actually opening it. So really easy, 4 clips. So 2 clips at the front, and then you've got 2 clips at the back. So that's completely loose. And now we just push one side, and that's it. Wow, what do you think? That's brilliant. Essentially, we did all the hard bit, obviously, the unboxing, the lifting, blah, 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 blah. But actually, once you've done all of those things, then trust me, from doing this lots of times in the past with previous roof tents, it's actually really speedy. And the whole setup of this tent, the Widesky, is so super simple. 4 clips, release, and you're done. Last thing, you just pop the ladder in and then you go in. But I'm saving that for part 2 because don't worry, I'm excited to get inside and I bet you are too. So make sure you hit the bell, then you get the notification. Please give me a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in part 2. See you down the trail, guys.